This is how to charter a yacht and get the best deal every time. Planning a yacht charter can be overwhelming, especially if this is your first time. But what if I told you there's a way to ensure to get the best deal every time? In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to charter a yacht without breaking the bank and still ensuring that you have an incredible experience. Number one, start early, but don't be afraid of last minute deals. The first step to get a best deal on a yacht charter, timing is everything. You want to start planning early. 6 to 12 months in advance is the best, especially if you're targeting peak season. So peak season in the Mediterranean is going to be July and August. In the Caribbean, it's going to be the holidays. Early booking gives you the access to the widest selection of yachts and the best pricing. I particularly find that true with holiday charters in the Caribbean. Sometimes what you find is the boats that don't get booked are the ones with the biggest holiday surcharges. So start planning your trip early so you can get the best deals. Here is a little secret. If you are flexible, last minute deals are always popping up and they can offer massive savings. Some owners don't like their yachts sitting idle, so they might offer a discount for unsold weeks. If you're willing to wait 4 to 6 weeks before travel, you might be able to go on short notice. You might be able to score a deal that's too good to pass up. Sometimes there are really great yachts that don't get booked for one reason or another. They might have a cancellation, or they might, it just might have been the way things worked out that they didn't fill up. There's still good boats to book at last minute, but be aware, booking anything less than 2 weeks can be very difficult to do. So try to book, when I say last minute, 4 to 6 weeks in advance. Anything within 2 weeks can just be very difficult and raises a lot of scrutiny for a yacht charter broker due to anti-money laundering things. Number two, use a charter broker. They are your secret weapon. I know some people try to bypass a charter broker thinking they can save money if they book directly, but I can't stress enough. Using a charter broker is how you get the best deal. Here's why. A broker doesn't cost you anything extra. The owner pays the commission and it's built into the charter price. Brokers have a network of yachts that they work with, and they often have insider information about deals or upcoming availability changes. They can negotiate for you, and they can ensure that you're getting a fair price and using standardized contracts. Think of it as using a realtor, similar to how you'd buy a house, but this is for a luxury yacht. Someone who's working for you and someone who's working in your best interest all through the process. Plus, they know which yachts and cruise are worth it and which ones to avoid. They'll steer you away from any yacht that might look good online but is less well maintained or less reliable in terms of their crew or staffing. We always play favorites. We have boats that we love and we can guide you to it. So using a charter broker is your secret weapon to getting a great deal. Number three, be flexible with your dates and destination. Flexibility is key when planning a yacht charter. There's a lot of times where there might be a fantastic boat and a great deal available one week, but it's not available the week prior. Especially in the Mediterranean, they try to keep very few gaps in the calendar so boats can get on unusual days to start and end, meaning that one person books Saturday to Saturday, somebody books Sunday to Sunday, somebody books Monday to Monday. So if you come and say, I can only do a Saturday to Saturday charter, you might be missing a great opportunity for a boat that could start on slightly different dates. So just having a little bit of flexibility could help you save a lot of money. In the Caribbean, since charters operate all year round, they can really start and end on any day of the week. But in the summer, in the Mediterranean, they have a short booking season, a short charter season. They try to bill it so there's zero gaps in the calendar. The same goes for destinations. If you've always dreamed of cruising the French Riviera, that's fantastic. But if it's pricing you out and you're not finding the boats that you want in that destination, you might want to consider some other ones that can also offer great natural beauty, but at a lower price. For instance, Greece or Croatia are far more affordable than the West Med destinations that include France, Italy, and Spain. One of the biggest reasons of that is because of the tax that's charged on the cost of yachts. They call it VAT, or value added tax. It's just lower in Greece and Croatia, so you can charter the same boat for about 10% less if you go to one of those destinations. But wherever you want to go, we can walk you through what the options are. Take advantage of special offers. Many owners have incentives through the year, especially if you're booking a shoulder season or booking for a longer period of time. These can include anything from free days added to your charter or discounts on fuel, provisioning, or other extras. Your charter broker will know about any promotions that are happening, so feel free to ask them if there's any current offers or incentives overlap with your dates that you want to travel. You'd be surprised how often we can find a deal, even when chartering a luxury yacht. I mean, we're talking really luxury yachts, they still go on sale. Even when a yacht swears they never offer discounts, they might have an unexpected cancellation that they're eager to fill. These deals are called fill the gap specials. So it's not necessarily a discount, it's just access to this boat that's otherwise sold out. Fill the gap special that we're promoting and announcing. Number 5, consider smaller, newer yachts or older, reputable ones. Everyone wants to charter the biggest, flashiest yacht, right? But it isn't always the right thing for your budget. If you're willing to go a little bit smaller, say a 70-foot instead of a 90-foot yacht, you might still have a very luxury experience, but at a lower cost. Newer yachts can often be more affordable too. Typically, owners offer introductory rates for brand new vessels to be the first person to book them. You might get to experience the latest and greatest and be the person that inspires others to book because now they have bookings on their calendar. So being the first 5 people to book a yacht is often room for negotiation. Not with every yacht, but with some yachts, it might be worth a try. On the flip side, older yachts from a reputable management team can often bring a bargain. Has the yacht been refit recently? Is the owner putting lots of money into it? Are they updating the interiors and the engine? There's many yachts I see that have been in charter for as much as 10 years or more, and they look brand new because the owner is constantly refitting the boat. Plus, a lot of these older boats come with a seasoned crew. If you have the same crew that's been working on the boat for 4 or 5 years, they're clearly working well as a team, and you're gonna have a really great experience with that type of a crew. Number 6, skip the high season if you can. If your schedule allows it, chartering away from peak season is a great way to save some money, particularly in the Mediterranean. Peak season is July and August. If you can go kind of May, October, it's amazing how much cheaper you can get the same boat for. We're talking over $10,000 less at times. Sometimes with big boats, it could be a much greater number, but these are just wildly different prices between July and August and going in May. I book a ton of charters for Americans who want to travel over Memorial Day weekend. The last weekend in May is typically before the rates increase, but it's still really hot in the Mediterranean. It's a little bit less crowded, a great time to get away. And guess what? If you like tropical locations like the Caribbean and you'd like to enjoy the warm temperatures, high season is going to be Christmas and New Year's. And anything out of that, you're going to get pretty much flat rates, but you are more likely to find specials and seasonal discounts in November, December, so before the holidays, and sometimes even in early January. It's very common to see special promotions throughout the Caribbean. If it's not the Christmas season, people tend to not want to go mid-January or early November, not for any particular reason. They just have other seasonal holidays that are getting in the way of their vacation plans. So you can find out what some good deals are. Number 7, know what's included and what's not. Lastly, make sure you know what's included in your charter price. Some yachts include everything: food, fuel, drinks, water, toys. This will depend on the location. The all-inclusive pricing is really particular to the British Virgin Islands, and that's where it's going to be priced per person. The reason why they can do that, it's a relatively small geographical area, so they can accurately predict the fuel costs. Everywhere else, the fuel and cost are going to be an added expense, and this can really swing your numbers of how much it costs to do a trip. Your charter broker will always clarify for you what to expect so you avoid any surprises. And remember, while the lower base rate might seem like a deal, sometimes the all-inclusive option might work out to be a better value. It all depends on things are going to be added up and what is included. With all boats, a crew gratuity is additional and customary and not included in the charter fee, and we can walk you through what that is going to be and what a crew would expect on any given charter. So there you have it. Here are 7 tips on how to charter a yacht and get the best deal every time. It's all about flexibility and working with the right broker to ensure that your dream vacation comes at the right price. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe for more insider tips. Thanks again from Miss Yacht Charters.